Опять Линнея натворила дел, видимо. Сначала она того чувачка убила, а теперь эту фигню устроила. Либо...
He should have made it to the Institute by now. No danger there. I'll handle this without dragging him into it. That message I just got, it's from the Fraxidus liaison. The Void Storm should have erased him. Yet here I am getting a message from a dead man. Someone's using his comms ID. They know what I did, but haven't blown my cover. A threat? Or something else? Last signal pinged from around here. Contaminated exoswarm. Better clear them out first.
Ладно, погнали. Снова поиграем за нее, посмотрим, что она умеет.
This kind of aggression. Have these exoswarm been altered? The Fraxidus must be behind it. Huh? I heard something.
Что она так руками делает? Прикольно. Погнали.
Gotta go fast.
А чё это у меня 120 внизу? Скорость, что ли? Ладно. Пигвины? Ха, живые.
Huh? I heard something.
До свидания. Я думаю,
I'm just getting started.
чего? Опа.
You got here quicker than I expected. No hurry. We've got time before the main event.
You? Impossible. Who are you really?
The poor Fraxidus liaison you handled. Or just an innocent researcher It's all up to you, Lene. Who you choose to be, and what you're willing to lose. That look. Still unsure, I see. I could help you out a little.
Spare me. Whatever you're planning, I'll stop it.
Oh, so the nameless fugitive is now the unseen guardian. Turn me in, and the Space Trek Collective will come for you, too. Tell me, Lene, are you really as resolute as you think? Either way, you're a problem for me. So here's a parting gift. One fitting for your new role. The same gift you've always received. Doubt and isolation.
Погнали. Разбиться не боишься? А, ну да, конечно.
Watch out! You have to go! How did...
Забавно.
Now's not the time for questions. Careful. Hyvatia's gone haywire. We need to stop it before it reaches the Institute. Special delivery! Go boom!
Одно целое со звуками. Это твой последний вздох.
Name your color.
Да хорош летать, достала уже.
Huh? Guess who? I'm just getting started. Go over here. Don't blink.
Прикольно.
Miss the best part. Mind if I bail here?
Нифига себе она долбанула. Так вот как он на самом деле урон эта хрень может наносить. Упс. Сейчас меня долбанут.
You haven't seen anything yet. Now look. Tie a bow and call that my signature.
Бей его ногою. Блин.
Быстро и решительно. Это твой последний вздох. Одно целое со звуками. Не лучший момент.
Drive safe.
На.
Barely made it. Thanks for the help.
So, why were you here?
I...
What happened here? Seal off the area immediately. Pull the system logs and report all damages to the Institute. Check the reactor drive as well. We need to raise our security levels. If I recall correctly, you are supposed to be in class, Miss Linnae. Why are you here? I expect a proper explanation.
Professor Warren, they're just students.
Quiet! I'm asking her, not you.
I noticed that Hyvatia was out of control, so I tried to stop it.
A malfunction in the Institute's primary detector is no small matter for a student to handle. You should have notified the Academy or the Institute immediately, not thrown yourself into danger alone.
I just acted before I could think.
Acted before you could think? Regardless of your circumstance, if you can't provide a reasonable explanation, we've reason to believe you're involved in this incident, directly or indirectly.
Its malfunction had nothing to do with me.
Denial won't get you anywhere. If you don't tell us exactly what happened, I'll have no choice but to expel you under the Academy's confidentiality clause. Do you even remember what Star Torch stands for, Miss Linnae? What our mission is?
Please calm down, Professor Warren.
Ah, the new student. I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You must be feeling unsettled after such an incident on your first day. Of course, I don't mean to put the blame on a student, but her actions clearly violated Academy regulations.
Linnae's behavior is suspicious, but judging by what I just saw, she didn't seem like she was trying to damage the detector. There must be another reason. Besides, it seemed she was about to tell me something before. It was Lene who protected me from Hibacia's attack. If she were the culprit, she could have slipped away in the chaos. But she didn't. She worked with me to contain the damage. Until we know the cause for certain, punishing her is premature.
My apologies for the tone, but we must inform the Academy and investigate every possible angle behind this. The Institute has poured everything into this ceremony. If something has gone wrong, we need to uncover who is responsible. Miss Lene, please come with me. We'll address this with the faculty. And as a witness to the incident, I'm afraid you'll need to come as well, young man. After you.
The Academy has reviewed the incident, Professor Warren. While we share your concern over the Institute's loss, blaming a single student...
What were you doing when Hibacia lost control, Miss Lene? Why were you at the Institute during class hours?
I was escorting Rover to burn his cassette at the Institute. On my way back to the Academy, I noticed abnormal frequency spikes and contaminated exoswarm near Sundermere. Before I could act, I was surrounded. I tried to contact the Academy, but the Void Storm blocked communications. Exoswarm remains should still be there. I assume you are already investigating them?
No such remains were found, Miss Lene. Making things up won't help you.
That was quick. What about the surveillance cameras? They're equipped to handle Void Storm interference. They should have captured the exoswarm before things escalated.
They didn't. And in fact, you aren't in the footage at all. I wonder what you were doing at that time. Avoiding the cameras, perhaps?
Вообще-то камера снимала, и было видно в кадре.
What if the footage was tampered with? Her presence could have been erased.
Possible, but only if she and the exoswarm were truly there.
Since neither side can confirm that, how about we start by verifying if the footage was altered?
We should expand the scope of the investigation. Remember the security breach in the database? There might be more compromised than just today's feed.
You mean the breach that exposed a flaw in the system? Fair enough.
Do you have anything else to add, Miss Lene? Don't worry, we're here to help you.
No.
Then please remain on Academy grounds until the investigation is concluded.
One last thing, Miss Lene. You're from the new Federation, right?
What do you mean?
Nothing. I just noticed you stay at the Academy, even during breaks. Never thought of going home?
Thanks for asking, Professor. I keep in touch with my parents whenever I can. If you're implying I have some secret agenda, you'll be disappointed.
Not at all. I simply wonder if you don't want to return.
I don't think that's something you should concern yourself with, Professor.
Let's not waste any more time, Professor Warren.
Какой-то мутный профессор.
Thanks for speaking up for me.
What was that device you had when Hyvatia went berserk?
Straight to the point, huh? I thought you let it slide like they did.
Highly unlikely.
Good. You're still you.
What's your real purpose?
Let's talk somewhere else. This place is suffocating.
You're not just a student, are you?
I've always wished I were just an ordinary student, but, well... Ever thought about throwing everything away? The responsibilities, the secrets you can't share, the constant weight on your shoulders. Just letting it all go and living a carefree life like the rest of them? Just a passing thought. I know it's not something you'd admit to, whether you've ever wished for it or not. Not someone like you. But we're not the same.
Да ладно,
Right?
опять от первого лица.
Really want to be like the other students here. This place always brings me peace. You want to know who I really am so you can connect the dots on that incident, right? I can tell you, but only if you promise me one thing. Let me stay here, at the academy, as a student.
Is it really so important to you?
Yeah, more than I can say. I'll take your silence as a yes then. So, you've heard those old pulling a switcheroo stories, right?
HQ, this is Lene. Sorry, Overseer. We were ambushed. Don't worry. I'll make it to Star Torch Academy in the High Roy in time. I'll complete the mission, assigned by the Grand Architect.
Spoiler alert. their mission wasn't completed. Professor Warren knows I'm from the new Federation, but not exactly which part. It's called the Lawless Zone. Let's just say you'd see blood spilled every 3 days on average. That's where I grew up. I had talent, and the new feds saw it. Put me to work, off the record, dirty jobs. Then, that day happened. It was an accident, but I saw my chance. An admission letter to Lahai Roy's Star Torch Academy. I found that recording I played you on the real Linnée's liaison at the Academy. So, I quickly learned she wasn't just a regular student from the start. Even so, I came to Lahai Roy. Everything here, it's nothing like the new Fed. People don't question themselves when they wake up, brush their teeth, and look in the mirror. They just know who they are.
And do you want to be one of them?
Look, as far as I'm concerned, the Fraxidus threatens my school life. They're your enemy too. We have shared interests. That's a solid basis for us to cooperate.
A student wouldn't talk like that. Even if we solve this, do you think you'll be able to look at yourself in the mirror afterward? That being said, I do know what matters most now. I stood up to Warren for you because I chose to trust you. And I'll own that choice.
You know, sometimes you really do sound like a teacher. All right then, let me rephrase. I like this school. I've met good people here. People who treat me like their friend. People worth protecting. That's why I hope you'll help me find out why the Fraxidus are here in Lahai Roy.
Let's do this. Together.
I've been holding in these words forever. Feels good to finally get them out. As for our first lead... What we do know is, Hyvatia's malfunction and the contaminated exoswarm are definitely connected to this device I found. It looks like Academy tech. Maybe the Department of Engineering's lab can shed some light.
But why would the Academy allow something this dangerous to circulate freely?
Maybe its appearance is just a disguise. Or maybe it means its maker had free access to the department's resources. After all, that contact who's been feeding me orders might still be inside the Academy. If you're ready to start making moves, I know a shortcut. Right this way. Found it. It was hiding pretty deep. Like I thought, the record isn't in the ordinary directory. It's triple classified, disguised as regular system data.
Which means someone hijacked the department's equipment to make this.
Correct. I just scanned the device itself. It looks like a basic calibrator, but the inside is completely different. Long story short, it stores and amplifies a tiny slice of voidstorm frequency, just enough to make stuff designed from Exostrider tech lose control.
Stuff designed from Exostrider tech.
And here's the kicker. Whoever made this can control it remotely.
So it can be activated again at any time.
Exactly. It's literally a ticking time bomb. You're probably wondering why I didn't hand this over to the Academy, right? Before we identify the Fraxidus contact, I'm not letting it out of my sight. So first, we've got to neutralize the threat. With the production records and device data, I can try to override the device's permissions. Get it to only activate if it resonates with me. It'll reboot during the process, though. And, there might be some noise.
You mean the mechs here will be affected?
Yes. That's why I'll need you to keep them in check during the process.
Sure. I've got you.
All right. Starting now.
Прям в академии, что ли, будем биться?
Not too bad.
Предоставь это мне. Прятаться негде.
Quick and clean. It's been overwritten. Don't have to worry about it being remotely controlled. Glad we pulled it off in time. You got me. It's been a while since I've done something like this. Gotten a bit rusty. Stay in your comfort zone too long and you start to slack off without realizing it. Back in the day, I would have handled this in 28 seconds flat.
На ее комнату просто хочу такую же. Таким же переливом. Это круто.
Because the longest reboot time for the auto defense array is 28 seconds. Sorry, back to the topic. While digging through the database, I noticed something. The Academy's mechs and the Void Matter Barrier security logs show unusual access. Someone used admin-level protocols. Also, the device's data has 3 frequency waveforms. One from Hyvatia. The other 2 are unrecognizable. Just by, browsing the Academy forum? Alright. I was once tasked to hack into the Institute's database and tamper with Hyvatia's calibration data. But I didn't change anything, just threw in a few emojis and left a note telling them to upgrade their encryption. That backfired, though. Got me flagged.
Лохушка.
Back to those waveforms. If one is vivacious, then the other two are likely the targets for the next experiment.
I think you're right. Next, we need to figure out what those waveforms correspond to. Maybe we'll find a clue in the Lahai-Roy ecological studies. Let's head to the Space Trek archive then.
И где он?
Live to hunt.
Allow me to introduce Miss Iris. She's... That's right. She's the archives administrator, responsible for indexing all the data here. A very reliable senior, you could say.
Hello, I'm Iris, the retrieval AI of the Space Trek archive. Miss Lene and Rover. What can I help you with today?
Oh, you look beat. Everything okay, Miss Iris?
The archive experienced a data leak recently, so I'm running system maintenance in the background. But don't worry, routine queries are still available.
We want to look up info related to this waveform data.
Searching now. Found 3,281 matching entries. Should I list them all?
That's a lot. Add these keywords: Voidstorm and Exoswarm contamination.
Understood. Narrow down to 324 results. Down to 3 results now.
Big improvement. Let's split up and review them.
Locations for those files are marked. Need anything else? Maybe some tips on your school life? Pity.
Человеку миллион лет, он как-нибудь разберется, как в школе находиться. А, мне сюда же надо, окей.
Void Matter Storm Surveyor Amplifier Module Manufacturing Manual, version 3.12. This is the original manufacturing record for the device Lene found. Could be useful. Determining exoswarm contamination thresholds via synchronous accelerators. Tensor renormalization of the void storm's frequency. It looks like it's a paper studying the impact of the void storm on exoswarm. I can't understand a word. But if I match the waveform Lene found with the data in the paper, it's voidworms.
Так, смотри, именно Ромео. Не хватает только Джульетты, да? Ромео и Джульетта. Штаттер. Мощное имя. Лилиан. Сараги. Похоже на имя из аниме. Какой-то там магической битвы или что-то такое. Дэл. Окей.
How's it going on your end? What I found were mostly things we already knew. Abnormal void storm cycles and the Institute's equipment acting up for no reason. A void worm. Could it be they're planning to use the device to trigger a void worm's rampage? If so, then their target could be
the Research Institute.
That's the most likely target. With the Great Sword there, void worms usually steer clear of the Institute. But before Hyvatia lost control, I saw a lot of contaminated exoswarm remains nearby. Looks like the contaminated exoswarm and Hyvatia were just tests and rehearsals before the main event. Whatever their game is, the real goal is to control a void worm to attack the Institute. Void worms spawn under the influence of Threnodian energy. In other words, as long as the Void Storm and the Threnodian exist, they can't really be destroyed. This isn't a problem we can fix with a quick solution. I'll leave that to you. As for me, there's one more thing I have to do. The Department of Engineering's crafting platform runs a mass production line. The Fraxidus must have more of these devices. If they activate them to lure a void worm toward the Institute, we'll need a backup plan. With the manufacturing manual you just found, I can boost our device's power 2 to 3 times. That way, if a void worm shows up here, we'll have a stronger bait. The Space Trek Collective has defense systems and restraining devices in active void worm zones. If we draw it there, we can keep it from attacking the Institute. Like I said, it's only a backup plan. Once you warn the top brass, they'll have countermeasures ready. Besides, with the permissions overwritten, I'm the only one who can control the device. That ties me directly to Hyvatia's malfunction. So yeah, I'd rather not use it. Is that the time? Ugh, trouble's just about to roll in. By now, they've probably noticed I've overwritten the device's permissions. This contact of ours isn't going to just let it slide.
Ее сейчас могут просто откутить, искутить не мешалось.
Miss Lene, the Academy requires your presence for a follow-up inquiry concerning Hyvatia's malfunction. Also, we've received an anonymous report alleging that a criminal record and prison history under the name Lene closely matches your identity. This raises concerns about possible falsification of your admission documents.
Huh?
Please cooperate with our investigation.
I'll answer any questions you have, but this has nothing to do with him. He only enrolled today.
Very well, then. Please return to your dorm and wait for further questioning. Leaving without authorization during this period will count as a breach of Academy regulations.
Sorry. I'll count on you for the rest.
If, as Lene said, the Fraxidus have infiltrated the Academy, I need to be careful who I alert in the Institute.
Морни, даже вопросов-то не должно быть.
I need someone I can trust. Looks like I'll have to visit the infirmary again.
Нафига туда идти? Давай сразу к Морни. Так, сейчас сразу.
Ah, what a rare visitor. I assume the void storm, those void worms, and your admission would have kept you too busy to drop by.
The Fraxidus have contacts inside the Academy. They're planning an attack on the Research Institute.
That's certainly surprising news. And what do you need from a school doctor like me? Or should I say, why come to me at all?
Because I'm still new to the Academy. Professor Mornier isn't around, and I have no way to judge if I'm passing the message on to the right person.
And you trust me?
You gave me a hint when we first met, didn't you? Saying welcome back and recognizing me as a Black Shores bloom bearer. That's not on my official record. Your knowledge of me goes beyond the paperwork. Besides, Chisa mentioned I left the Academy in a hurry. So, someone must have helped to erase my trail. You didn't exactly act like that was our first meeting either.
Interesting theory. Though I'm not sure I fully understand it. What I'd like to know is, what do you want me to do about it?
Not going to admit it, huh? Fine. No time for games with an emergency looming.
I see. Pests inside the Academy, then. Void worm attack on the Research Institute. It must be part of a bigger play. Ivasia's malfunction, the abnormal void storms. I fear it's all connected. Don't worry. I'll handle things with the Institute. Whatever you discover, or whatever course of action you choose, I won't interfere. I'll provide support when the time comes. Now go do what you must.
У него одежда переливается. Охренеть. То есть, типа, она горит, не горит. Нифига себе общежитие.
Hello there. Can I help you with something? Miss Lene. She's not in the dorm right now. Would you like to leave a message? Wait, are you Rover? Miss Lene asked me to tell you that if you're coming to see her, just wait in her room. Not really. She got a sudden notice from the Academy and left without saying much. It's rare to see her so down. Whatever's going on, I hope it works out for her. By the way, here's her room number.
Detected. Strong behavior and spectrum signature match.
Я себе у него комната. И это называется... А где у него кровать? А, нифига себе. Круто. Ну... Э,
Well, look who's here. How's everything going?
I've informed Dr. Harrison and Professor Mournier about the situation. Once the Institute gets the warning, they'll prepare accordingly. The Fraxidus' plan is still unclear, so it's best not to act rashly. Any investigation, leave that to me.
Nothing urgent for now. But since you're here, maybe we could talk a bit. Sorry about this mess. I really should have cleaned up. You know, back in the new Fed, my room was just a bed, a chair, a desk, and my weapons. Mercenaries? We don't know what a real life is. We only know survival. That's why we never settle down. Everything that isn't gear or a weapon is just dead weight. But the more dead weight I pick up here, the more I realize how much this place means to me. At first, I only saw the Academy as a way to outrun my merc past. Didn't care about the cost. I took the chance. No hesitation.
Star Torch Academy. It's really important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, every day here is a blessing. I get to splash color around, cruise under the sun, and learn stuff I never even knew existed. This place may be buried under frost, but it feels brighter and freer than anywhere I've been.
About that anonymous report on Linné's criminal records and prison history, who are they really talking about?
The Fraxidus is Linné. Mercs in the new Fed are essentially government contractors. After I took her identity and faked my death, they wiped all my merc records clean. Now that I think about it, it's kind of funny. I can't even prove who I really am anymore. Whichever Linné I am, I don't belong here. But still, I truly appreciate what you've done for me. Thank you for speaking up for me more than once. And thank you for trusting me. It's rare to have trust unbound by contracts. I'm not a student here anymore. The Academy let me know the result of their investigation. They're kicking me out, sending me back to the new Fed. And it's either back to the old work or spend my life behind bars. Not like I choose either one of those. So, before the Academy locks me down for good, this is my last chance to run. I've never belonged here. This stolen school life was always gonna end, sooner or later.
Is that really what you believe?
Sorry, but I have to go.
Attention all faculty and students. Voidstorm activity detected. Seek immediate shelter nearby. Do not leave Academy grounds. The Voidstorm will cover the entire campus in 5 minutes.
The Void Worm.
Initiate
And the target is...
Protocol 5 now.
Not the Research Institute.
Attention all faculty.
It's heading for the Academy.
Voidstorm activity detected. Seek immediate shelter nearby. Do not
Renee?
leave Academy grounds. The Voidstorm will cover the entire campus in 5 minutes. Initiate emergency protocol 5 now. Attention all
Dark alleys. Hushed whispers. Greedy eyes hiding behind masks. That was everyday life for a mercenary. I used to wonder, what if the sky above me wasn't always black? What if there really was another life I could choose? Even if the price would forever haunt me from the shadows. I'd still take the deal. No question. Every day at the Academy has been more than I ever let myself hope for. The bright halls, charging into the unknown with people who had my back, eyes locked on the edge of the world, those good mornings at dawn. Moments that don't just shine, but burn. Now I know that living, really living, has colors I didn't even know existed. So bright, you'd bleed to hold on to it. But just like the stories in all those old comics, stolen time always comes knocking. Is it really okay to run away?
Ладно, погнали.
Attention all faculty and students. Contingency Protocol 3
Если она, видимо, вообще помогать никак не будет.
Will the Void Worm break into the academy?
Once the void matter barrier is fully activated, this place will be safe. Don't fall behind the group. Watch your frequency levels and move quickly to the safe zone.
Lene, did she really leave? Either way, stopping this from getting worse is all that matters now. She said the Fraxidus wouldn't count on only one device. If they can control the lure remotely, then whoever is guiding the Void Worm probably isn't even on campus. It's unrealistic to try to hunt them down in this chaos. Luring the Void Worm away is still the best option. It already absorbed my frequency once. Maybe I can get on its wavelength and draw its attention.
It's me. Dr. Herson filled me in on the current situation.
Sorry, Professor Mornier, no time. I need the location of the Institute's anti-Void Worm defenses. I'm going to lure it there.
How did you know? Understood. Sending coordinates to your terminal now. But listen, most of the Institute's systems are down. The Void Storm scrambled remote access across multiple sites. Restarting them will take time. Now, the only way to activate the defense arrays is on site. Manually.
Got it. I'll find a way to draw the Void Worm there.
There are 3 arrays in total. Once you've calibrated all of them, they'll sync and trigger the Void Worm's containment.
Noted.
Please, be careful.
Let's go.
Ух ты, ё-моё! Опять погоня от червя.
Why are you here?
You first.
Before I knew it, I was already in deep.
Holding up?
Yeah, I just burned a chunk of power patching the barrier. Don't worry, didn't come close to overclocking. What's next?
Draw the Void Worm to the defense array and trap it there. Mornier sent me the coordinates and override codes.
Copy that. I'll keep the device running hot. Keep driving. I've got the Void Worm in my sights.
Вот что это значит? Вот что это за кнопка на крестик? Я не понимаю, я жму, ничего не происходит. Можно инфу хоть какую-то? Алло, игра. Ты будешь работать? Откуда ты знаешь, куда надо жать?
First array is online.
Professor Mornier, can you hear me? Ugh, signal's dead. Either too much void storm interference, or we're too far from the Institute.
That sound. It's attacking the array.
Figures. The activation pulse must have drawn it in. We need to find another way.
Yeah. Plus, I can feel that fat worm zeroing in on our frequency.
We split up.
Okay, I'll draw it away. The other arrays are yours.
Be careful.
Relax. It's not my first time racing a void worm.
Ох, ё-моё.
Good. You're locked onto me. Just stay on me.
Высадить фотонным лучом, нанести урон.
Give him the time he needs.
На, урод. Валим. Блин, вообще непонятно, что надо делать. Окей, собираем эти хрени. О, нормально. Так много урона, это мы с ним быстро разберемся достаточно.
He's doing all right.
Нормально он так телепортируется. Черт, я чихнул. На. Хорошо, что эта хрень не так много урона наносит. Можно пожить. Их тут как будто двое. Прикольно, но скучно. Весь прикол в том, что ты катаешься на мотоцикле. На. Последний раз еще надо? Блин, я думал, хватит.
This device is burning through my resonance energy faster than I thought. It's fine. I can handle it.
А, ты столб хочешь сломать?
The second wave just got activated. The device is at its limit. Damn it! The void worm's heading his way. No, I gotta speed up.
Вот черт.
Down to the last one.
God, that worm's set. Feels like it's getting closer.
Better hurry. Can't leave the void worms coming this way. Lene! Got it. We won't keep you waiting long.
Как будто бы он по мне попал, но как будто бы и не попал.
The void worm has contaminated these security mechs too. No time to waste. I'll take him out.
Defense array is online. The void worm is now restrained. See those things on its head? They're its void matter regulators.
Its frequency is scrambled.
Keep up. We gotta close the gap between attacks.
Окей.
About to strike. Find cover. Stay close. This way. Hurry.
Куда?
Now, start climbing. Let's go back. Together.
The Academy is safe. Thank goodness.
It's them! They're back!
Whoa. There's so many people here.
So it's true. The Dark Thunderbolt has enrolled at Star Torch. Can you walk us through that epic battle with the Void Worm?
Dark Thunderbolt.
Когда мы так назывались?
At any rate, your actions were legendary.
Sorry, guys. I need to report the Void Worm incident to the Academy first. Once that's done, I'll tell you everything you want to know. Promise.
You must know why we're here, Miss Linnae.
I do. I'm not a Star Torch student anymore. Rules are rules, and I should return to the new Federation. That's it, right?
We've reviewed everything. No matter what happened, the Academy is grateful for your bravery. Truth is, we never should have allowed our students to face danger like this. Our duty is to keep you safe while you're still learning how to protect yourselves, not throw you into the fire. Like you said, Miss Linnae, you're not a Star Torch student.
Yeah, I know.
So, if you want to be a student here, you'll need to pass the entrance exam.
What?
Of course. You'll need to enroll under your real identity this time.
That means you're coming back to the Academy.
Indeed. But we must conduct another inquiry before admission.
An inquiry? Sure. And the entrance exam? No problem.
Very well, Miss Linnae. Please follow me.
Thank you. Gosh, never thought I'd be this happy to take a frickin' exam.
Что надо будет сделать на этом экзамене?
The Academy convenience store specials are really good. When I become a freshman at Star Torch, let's go grab a bite together, okay?
protect the sun.
Круто. Кто-нибудь здесь? Чё, черная молния там не будет? Радуга, беззаботно, беззаботно. Понятно. Ладно. Ими. Ладно. Так. Давай. Связывайся. Ладно, пошли. Ну окей, ну тогда просто поехали. Да хотя бы побыстрее будет. Да ладно, от первого лица можно кататься? Боже мой, Гитай, ну почему? Как выйти? Ух, слава богу.
Live to hunt.
You're here. The Fraxidus investigation is still dragging on. And since I'm technically not enrolled yet, no classes for me. Ugh, they even confiscated my ride, too. Professor Moynier dumped a ton of homework on me to keep me busy. Not really. It's just that ever since that news piece I sent you, people won't stop coming up to me for selfies. Some even ask for my autograph. Stuff like this is a first for me, I'll tell you that. Yeah. The Academy still hasn't revealed my past identity. Feels wrong accepting praise from people who don't know the full story. It's kind of unreal. Like, even after everyone finds out who I really am, I still get to stay. Makes me feel stupidly lucky. Anyway, enough about that. I just got notified. The entrance exam is tomorrow. I'm not worried about the grades. It's just, the school will send me a new admission letter. I'll be starting all over again as a first year in the prep program. Come to think of it, that's not so bad after all.
Надеюсь, тебе с домашкой не надо будет помогать.
Feels kind of unreal. There's still a lot I need to do and face. But for the first time, I can actually breathe. I've had good times before, but there was always that weight in my chest. Now, I've lifted that weight off with my own hands. And maybe, just maybe, it's 'cause you were there that I could. No more ghosts on my heels. I can finally be me, just as I am. I met everyone, you included, as Lene. And I'm ready to let my murk past close its final chapter. Whatever comes next, that's my life, and mine alone.
Ну что? Ну да, все. Теперь можно это быстренько проходить. Так, что-нибудь еще скажешь интересного?
Can't remember the last time I felt this refreshed. Before you rush off to save the next crisis, care to hang around a bit? Good. I'm in the mood to chat. Anything you want to know? Fire away. The Academy has recycled that Void Worm's debris. The Research Institute is dismantling that metal chunk as we speak, in case it's engulfed again by the Void Storm. The Space Trek Collective is also working on plans for better defenses against this kind of attack. After all, as long as the Threnodian and the Void Storm remain, the threat of the Void Worms isn't going anywhere. Speaking of, you said your frequency loss may be related to the Void Worms? How are you feeling now? Did you get another checkup? I see. I hope you find out the root cause of your symptoms soon. Anything you want to know? Fire away. Well, it was more of a mental health counseling session than an inquiry. The staff were really thoughtful, which caught me by surprise. My mercenary past, the whole fake Fraxidus operative act. This time, I spilled everything. No point hiding anymore. The Academy had to forfeit it as a key exhibit. But the one who built this device, and caused the void matter barrier breach, still hasn't been unmasked. Fraxidus moles may still lurk within the Academy. And that liaison? No way the Fraxidus will just fold and walk away. It's no time to let our guards down. I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Anything you want to know? Fire away.
My future plans?
Well, first on the list is to pass the entrance exam and join Star Torch officially as a student.
As for what comes next, I haven't planned that far ahead. I never felt I belonged here, so I was taking things one day at a time. But now, it seems like I get to choose a future I want. I'm still wrapping my head around all the choices I have. Thank you.
Anything you want to know? Fire away.
Thank you for being there for me, time after time. I wish the best for you. Next time we meet, we'll be classmates.
Ладно, что дальше? О, нет. Ну ладно. Теперь что? Мне доступно куча всего. Ух, ё-моё. Интересно, сколько у меня теперь этих астритов? Сейчас. Я ж сюда заходил, разве нет? А, окей. Так. Теперь. Опа. Давай. Давай апнем, что ли. Так. Круто. 13 тысяч. Круто. Но крутить ее я не хочу. Ну что? Ух, ё-моё. Ёшкин кот. А, ну не такая уж большая карта-то. Ну ладно, на этом все. Ладно, всем спасибо, всем пока. Покеда.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba